Hi, welcome to Frugalful. My name is Lara. Thanks for joining me today on this absolutely beautiful day in Scotland. So, first part of the video, I am taking you with me on a wee walk round Balloch Park, which is at Loch Lomond. It's beautiful here. Blue skies today, so sunny. Weather is amazing. And the rest of the video is going to be to do with how my budget has gone for the month of April and whether or not I have aced my April budget. So the first part of my time here in Balloch today, I have been at a tabletop sale, a car boot tabletop sale, where I bought this scarf that I absolutely love for only £2 and a top for £2. But I'll tell you more about all that later. So my friend's coming to meet me soon, so I thought I'd take a wee stroll, show you around this absolutely gorgeous park, and then we're off to IKEA to have some tea and a wee gander, and I will see you later in the video to have a chat about the budget for April. I hope your April has gone well, and I hope your budgeting in general is going well. And if you're doing a no or low spend year, I hope that it's been great and that so far so good. See you later. Hi there, so let's have a chat all about the April budget and whether I aced my April budget. And just to say, I really hope that your April budgeting went well, and let me know in the comments how you got on in April with your budget. Would love to hear all about it. And thanks for watching today. So my budget in April, I was still following the £27.50 a week kind of aim goal for the week, each week. So that includes food, cleaning and toiletries, and any other household items or things like pain relief, the food bank items. I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. So yeah, $27.50 a week. So from May onwards, I'm going to attempt to make it $25 a week. So $100 per month. So we will see how that goes. But anyway, back to April. Week 1. So I did a big online shop, but I also did some smaller top-up shops as well. So the total, I'm going to put these up where there's a space, probably here somewhere. The food total for week 1 in April was £46.06. Toiletries and pain relief came to £3.34. Household and cleaning came to £9.98. So the total I spent in week 1 of April was £59.38. So I was actually over budget by £31.88. That was because I did a big online shop, and I deliberately spent more and got a big online shop because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to balance out budgeting with being time efficient, energy efficient, and just what's more sensible and practical, because my energy levels are limited. Also, nowadays I don't want to be lugging big heavy bags around and hurting my back. I can only carry with the one hand still, because I can't lift more than half a kilo still with this hand. So it really limits what I can buy during a top-up shop. Plus, doing a top-up shop where it's with the trolley and it's a big round trip of walking there, going around the shop and walking back, it takes up a lot of time. And there are other things I need to prioritise with my time. And it just, yeah, it's just so practical to get a big online shop, especially for all the really heavy stuff, especially for Miss Bella's cat litter, not cat litter, tins of cat food. I wouldn't be surprised if she makes an appearance in a minute. So yeah, her food, her tinned food, but also when I get her dry food, things like diluting juice, all the tins, the laundry liquid, all these heavy things especially, I prioritise. Not so keen on buying the fresh online, but it really makes life so much easier. And the great thing is, usually the delivery's £1.50 or £2. If you pick an evening slot, it keeps the costs way down. To me, that is worth every penny to get it delivered. It's a great value for money. You can choose your own delivery window slot for your day. So it's just a no-brainer to me, especially nowadays. Going to make life easier wherever possible. And as I say, even if overall that was a bit dearer than going out and buying lots of reduced things all the time, it's got to be about the balance. It's got to be about what's most economical for time and energy as well as money. And everybody's balance is different. But I feel like I'm getting into my stride and I'm starting to find a good balance that works for me, that is maintainable and that I've got some momentum with. So fingers crossed that that will carry on being the case. But so far so good this year. So anyway, I was £31.88 over budget in week 1. So week 2 I spent £0, which was great, which means that I was only then £4.54 over budget because I didn't spend my £27.50 in week 2. So going into week 3 I had £21.96 available instead of £27.50 because of the previous spend for the online shop. So I had also gained 16p towards that money in week 3 because what happened was I sold £27 worth of items on Vinted, but I had to buy an external hard disk for £26.84 because I was expecting to have to take my computer for either a replacement or a repair because it's been acting up. Now, strangely, it seems to be working again, touch wood, I hope that continues. It's so maddening because it's been acting up for weeks, and so I don't know, I'll just have to monitor things. But anyway, I wanted to create a backup of what's on there anyway, so I needed that hard disk. So from the sales money minus the hard disk, I had 16p left, so that fed into week 3's budget. So I had 21.96 available. Then what? Oh, hang on. Sorry, no I didn't. I'm looking at the wrong thing. 2 wee seconds. I did not. I had, sorry, £23.28 available. So what happened was I ended up spending £21.96 in total. But I also gained £40 in sales money. But I spent £12.99 on a takeaway. So the total food spend and the total takeaway spend, but also adding on the sales money, I ended up being £28.17 under budget in week 3. So for week 4, I had that £28.17 and £27.50 available for my funds for week 4. So I did some top-up shops where I got food, the food bank items and toiletries. By the way, when I say about food bank items, for anyone who is new to the channel, welcome and thank you first of all. But the other thing to say is what I'm doing this year as part of my low and no spend year is I want to be able to give to people. I'm very grateful for being able to afford to put a meal on the table each day. No, I feel very fortunate, and I know that life can be very difficult for people at the moment with the cost of living. It is, I mean, it's hard for all of us, but for people who can't afford their meals, I mean, it's shocking that in the 21st century people are being put in that position, and I'm so sorry it's the case. It's awful that it's become that way, but what I want to do this year is each week I have bought a food bank item, so that by the end of the year I have 52 food bank items to donate to the food bank. It's not much, but I want to be able to give in some way, and I know it's going to be helpful for people. So that's my way of trying to sort of make a gesture for people who are struggling, and my heart goes out to anybody that's struggling, especially to that degree. I hope times will start to get easier for us all in the coming months and years. We can only hope. It can't get much more expensive. It's very unfair on people, as I say. But anyway, let's get back to this budgeting thing. But yeah, it is. It's a worry for people. Actually, Shoestring Jane has just done a video about this, and it was really made for very insightful, and yeah, it was. I recommend seeing that video. It was really well put, and from a very caring place. So thank you, Shoestring Jane. So week 4, I only spent £15.14 on the food bank food and the toiletries. So drum roll, I came out £40.53 under budget. Hooray! So what I've decided to do is that £40 I'm putting towards my holiday money. So I'll have 150 holiday spending money instead of 110, which is great. A bit of wiggle room for a treat, because it's nice to be able to have a bit of a treat on holiday. So that's worked out really well. It's because of the sales that I've got that much left over. But yeah, I aced my April budget. Also with the sinking funds I did. So, sinking funds. So, my social sinking fund, I had 50p left. It was £10 a month. I'm changing it from May to £12.50. Day trip sinking fund, I've got 23p left. And it's £15 a month for that. I'm keeping it the same. Research and studies, I've got £6.72 left over. I'm going to reduce it in May to £5 a month. Allotment, I used up the full £10 towards my bill. £10 a month sinking fund that's going to continue that way. And then the Essentials and Stock Up Fund, I used the whole lot on a tin opener, nail brushes and rechargeable battery pack. The nail brushes are coming up in a video. One of them is going to be used for a project. So watch this space. I'm going to actually from May cut it down from £20 to £15 for that sinking fund, because I'd rather have more towards other things. I'm trying to sort of reprioritise things. So the fun money or blunderbuster will stay at £15 each month, and I used up the full amount on my springtime mug, clothes and a couple of cute wee birdies that I'll show you in a second. And then Christmas and birthdays, I've got £5.55 left that will get carried forward to May. I'm going to increase from May onwards to £15 a month for that sinking fund. And then I put away into the small holiday fund and the vets fund. They're just ongoing. So I'll go get those birdies to show you. But yes, I aced my April budget. Hooray! These little guys are so cute. Look, they're so sweet. They are actually going to be used for a project as well coming up soon. So there'll be a video coming up to do with hobbies and interests, or a particular hobby and interest that I have, which these are connected to. So I hope you enjoy that. And that will be on a Saturday or a Thursday. I'm not quite sure yet. Later in the month. So anyway, thank you for watching today. It's been really great to share this budget with you. I'm really happy with how it went. As I say, I feel like I'm getting a bit more into my stride now as things go further along in the low and no spend year. I do feel like low spend resonates more than no spend for me, because I have spent, but I'm trying to make it no spend out with certain parameters, certain restrictions, to try and sort of help keep me on track towards different budgeting and savings goals. So yeah, I'm really happy. I managed to step it up a gear this month, and then coming into May now, I want to keep that momentum going. And everyone who's doing budgeting low and no spending this year, well done. Or this month, or this coming month, well done. And lots of encouragement from me. And also, if I could, I'd give you a big high five. Take care, and thanks a million again for watching. See you next time. See you on Saturday for the next video for Slowing It Down Saturdays. Bye. Oh, I'll try and switch this off. Bye.